I'm Shane Nutt. This is for oral communications. Today's date is the 19th of January, 2017. This will be my speech number 3. Homework. One of the students' most dreaded tasks to complete while they're going to school. Every student that has ever been to college, high school, middle school, elementary school, or even a tech school has had to do homework. No student enjoys to do homework either. They went to school all day. Why should they have to do homework? Homework is just a waste of their time. It will never benefit them. Well, that is where actually the students are wrong. Homework is a great thing for students, whether they believe it or not. But homework is actually necessary for a student's success in school, no matter what level of education they are at. Homework is necessary for a student's success in school because homework reinforces what the student had learned during the day, their time spent at school. Homework helps to improve student scores on tests of the retained information that they learned. And homework helps a student learn to work independently, and it allows for self-discipline, which is a needed characteristic when the student begins their career, no matter what that career is. The first reason why homework is necessary for student success is the reinforcement the homework gives them. The number one reason why homework is so important to a student and the success of that student is because homework leaves a positive reinforcement of the material to the student that is learning. Homework allows the student to bring the material back into their minds and gives a greater chance that the student will remember what they had learned in class. Van Voorhees, on the subject matter of homework and the positive reinforcement on a student, says that research has been done on many occasions to test the positive and negative effects. One extremely positive outcome from homework is the assurance that homework will leave a remarkably large lasting effect on the students. If a student is assigned homework, that homework can help reinforce the information in the student's mind and can allow for the student to recall that information later down the road. Van Voorhees is definitely on the right track with his studies. Research shows that if a student learns about a subject in school, then applies that learned information to the homework they need to complete, they will be a lot more likely to retain that information. This is very important to a student's success in more ways than just the class they are in and the tests that they will take. A student may need to recall math one day down the road or remember how to properly write paper for a job, so homework is necessary for a student's success, and more than just schooling and after schooling is over. The next reason why homework is necessary for student success is that it will allow for better grades in school, which allows for higher success in life. The second reason that homework is so important to a student would be when it comes down to test-taking time for the student. Homework allows reinforcement of the information in the student's mind, which will help the student get a higher grade on a test that they will be taking in school. Harris Cooper, who studies the research on the use of homework, says that the homework question is best answered by comparing students assigned homework with students assigned no homework who are similar in other ways. The results of the studies suggest that homework can improve a student's scores in class on tests that come to the end of a topic. Students assigned homework in 2nd grade did better on math tests. 3rd and 4th graders did better on English skills and vocabulary tests. 5th graders did better on the social studies tests. 9th through 12th graders did better on American history tests, and the 12th graders did better on Shakespeare tests and English-involved tests. Across 5 studies, the average student who did homework had a higher unit test score than the students who did not do homework. This is important research finding because it does show that homework truly does improve a student's academics and allows for better grades in school. The studies show that students who did homework versus the students who didn't do it at all will score much, much higher on tests compared to those who don't. This definitely makes homework almost a necessity for student success in school. The next reason why homework is important to students is the impact it will leave on the student and how it will build strong characteristics. The Third and final reason why homework is necessary for student success is that homework allows a student to work and learn independently and also helps to build self-discipline. This is very important because learning self-discipline will allow a student to strive for success in anything that they do. Also, learning to be independent is another important trait that all people must learn to even be successful at life. Van Voorhees, also on the topic of independent and self-discipline learned from homework, says, many studies were done with homework to find improvements in students and other than just in school and academic achievement. The studies found that students who did their homework in school are three times more likely to land a higher paying job. This is due to the fact of what the homework teaches them. It teaches them how to independently work by themselves and teaches them how to do work in a timely fashion. This shows that homework is not just necessary for success in school for the student, but homework helps to teach a student important lessons to be used outside of school. When a student gets a job after school, they're going to need these traits to work hard and diligently in their job to keep their job, progress at their job, or even progress at life. In conclusion, homework is extremely necessary for student success, in school and out. Homework can seem to be a burden on the student, but overall, it definitely leaves a positive attribute that needs to be completed in order to be successful. Homework is necessary for student success because it reinforces the information the student learned at school. Homework allows for a better recall of the information, which boosts test scores, and homework allows for a student to learn self-discipline, as well as to learn how to independently work on their own. Homework has so many great outcomes that the positives outweigh the negatives by a mile. Had anyone known this information when they sat down to do homework at night, they would definitely rethink complaining about doing homework for sure.